Joining us now to talk about Jacinda Ardern's career and resignation is political science professor David McDonald from Guelph University, who has also taught in New Zealand. Professor, how rare is this that a prime minister leaves their top job because of burnout? And do you think it starts a conversation about mental health and wellness?
Yeah, thanks very much for inviting me. I think in a certain sense, yeah, I mean, it's not very common for people to step down, but I think it's pretty common for people to step down but not say it publicly. So I think she should definitely be commended for that. I think the process is I think it's a fairly grueling political system to be in. It's quite small, quite intimate. The media and all the politicians know each other quite well. So it gets quite, I think, incestuous in some ways, and I think the risk of burnout is probably pretty high overall.
Ardern was very well liked abroad and initially at home too, even though she was losing that popularity near the end. How do you think she will be remembered?
It's difficult to say. I think in the short to medium term, there was a lot of fallout for her pandemic. She basically put a big moat around New Zealand, and as someone from the university sector, no foreign students were allowed in. Auckland relies on a third of its income from foreign students. So do some of the other universities are slightly less, but the university sector has been gutted because of the decisions of the government, and they forgot about cancer patients. They forgot about people with heart disease and things like that. So yes, they saved a lot of lives with COVID, but a lot of people died or were put at serious medical risk. A lot of bankruptcies. The tourism sector is in bad shape. The university sector is in very bad shape because of those decisions. In retrospect, we may say it was worth it. I think in the short term, we might have said it was worthwhile. I was there during most of the pandemic. I think in the longer term, it will look that the government made a lot of policy errors. I think Jacinda Ardern will come out looking good because it would have been very difficult to foresee the extent of the errors at the time. I think she made probably good decisions with the information that she had. But I also think that the Labour government will end up looking like they made a bunch of bad decisions, possibly. But it's hard to say. I think Jacinda Ardern will be fondly remembered in the years to come. I think there'll be documentaries about her, maybe a school or two named after her, that sort of thing.
What's next for Ardern? We know she'll be doing some volunteer work. What do you think she'll focus on?
I think right now she really wants to spend time with her daughter, Neve. Her husband, Clark, has got a TV show and is kind of well known in his own right. I think she just kind of wants to decompress and maybe just stay out of the limelight for a while. It was a bit of a surprise when she did become prime minister. We don't have like here in Canada, we have a long leadership thing. It takes you got to raise a lot of money and you got to campaign around the country, and it takes about a year or so. She went from being a deputy leader to being a leader in about a week and a half, maybe less than that. And she didn't have a lot of time to mentally prepare. And of course, there were no crises when she stepped up. So, it would be impossible for anybody to know what they were getting into. I think she's probably just going to want to have a bit of time to relax with her family for a while, reevaluate things. She's young. I think probably she'll be open to opportunities, and she's probably going to see what comes her way.
Thanks so much for joining us, Professor.
Thank you.